Hi friends, welcome back to my channel Saichaitanya. In this one, I'm going to compare the Pubg 1.7 default graphics test comparison between the Oneplus Nord 2 versus Poco F3 GT device. So this is a question which has been requested by a few of my users asking me to compare between these both phones regarding the Oneplus Nord 2 and the Poco F3 GT regarding the latest version. So 1.7.0. As you can clearly see friends, both phones I did install the latest Pubg version 1.7.0. Let's see which phone has got what type of graphics. And you might be wondering why I'm doing this kind of comparison, because both phones, they do have the similar kind of processor, Dimensity 1200, but the thing is that there is a small difference in terms of the default graphics settings. I'll try to explain to you friends. Let me try to show you a couple of details about those. So first let's explore the graphics and I'll try to show you what is happening. And in the graphics settings, both phones, they do have the smooth and extremes, and there is no 90 FPS in these both phones. Yes. So but the Realme X and Max has got the 90 FPS update, but this both phones still doesn't have the 90 FPS update. So even though the Realme X and Max has got Dimensity 1200, that's another case. But right now, try to observe friends what is happening in the balanced and ultra settings is only available in the OnePlus Nord 2. But in the Poco F3 GT, we do have the balanced and extreme option got unlocked. As you can see, that's kind of quite shocking to see, because this kind of not that similar graphics if you compare side by side, because before the update, before one, I think when I'm trying to use 1.6 version, maybe Battlegrounds mobile game in the Poco F3 GT, it was able to show only balanced and ultra. There is no extreme option. But with the latest 1.7.0, it got unlocked in the Poco F3 GT, but in the OnePlus Nord 2, still it didn't get unlocked. That's the reason you are trying to see only HD and Ultra, HDR and Ultra, and Ultra HD is not even supported. But right now you can actually play with the Ultra HD in the Poco F3 GT, even using Ultra settings as well. As you can clearly see the difference, what is happening. So definitely there is a change in the Poco F3 GT with the latest version. That's kind of good sign. So unfortunately there is no 90 FPS, but at least the phone got unlocked with the Ultra HD and HDR and extreme settings. Still the OnePlus Nord 2 need to get updated with this kind of settings. That's what I'm expecting, maybe with the next update, but I'm not sure. So anyway, you will be able to play at 60 FPS without any problem if you try to use the smooth and extreme settings. But only thing is that balanced and extreme is all this HDR and extreme, Ultra HD, this didn't get unlocked in the OnePlus Nord 2, unfortunately, with this update. As you can see friends, clearly that's what is happening at this moment in this OnePlus Nord 2 device. I'll let me know in the comment section below friends what are your thoughts on this particular topic. But Poco F3 GT, what got unlocked, that's kind of another thing to notice in this moment. So usually I thought both phones will be updated at the same time, but that's not the case. It did not get updated. So that's, I'm not sure why it happened like that. But definitely I do my best to post the videos as soon as possible on different smartphones as well, how the other phones are actually behaving in terms of the benchmarks and in terms of the latest graphics, what it got updated, maybe with the Dimensity other processors, Dimensity 800U processor and other Snapdragon 778G and other Snapdragon processors, how it got updated. I'll try to let you know. Maybe in the Snapdragon 860 chipset as well. And using this real-time floating FPS meter, you will be able to play exactly at 90 FPS without any problem in these both phones. That should not be any kind of much difficulty playing in this device with the 90 FPS. I mean 60 FPS in these both phones. So we got this kind of arrow mark. That's kind of neat. So not bad. So we got this kind of arrow mark as well, which is present in this mode, as you can see here. So both phones will be able to get 60 FPS without any kind of problem. So right now, as you can see, 60 FPS I'm getting exactly. As you can see, so that should not be any kind of problem. And let me know in the comment section below friends what other phones you want me to make a video. Definitely I'll try to do my best to post the video as soon as possible. And you will be able to see this kind of floating FPS meter as well. That's also fantastic to have this kind of floating FPS meter. in this OnePlus Nord 2. So the floating one. As you can see friends, overall it's maintaining 60 FPS. And 15 FPS throughout this time, not bad. And even the Snapdragon 870 chipset also did not get updated friends. That's another sad part to see. Even the Snapdragon 870 chipset also not got updated. We need to see when the Snapdragon 870 will get updated. That's another so let me know in the comment section what are the thoughts. And in the OnePlus Nord 2 you will be able to use this kind of voice changes as well, which is kind of supported in this game, PUBG game. I'll let you do the separate test on the Battlegrounds mobile game. I don't think Battlegrounds mobile game at this moment supported, but even the Poco F3 GT has got advantage of its own, which has got the gaming triggers enabled while gaming. Sometimes the server doesn't connect to this PUBG game. That's the reason the match is not getting connected in this phone overall. But definitely the gaming triggers also works fantastic friends in this device, and we do have the voice changes option in this phone. So different voice changes we are having at this moment, and having the real-time FPS meter is also present in this phone, similarly like the OnePlus Nord 2. But OnePlus Nord 2 FPS meter looks really polished and like it be kind of really good looking. So which is very simple and straightforward, unlike this floating FPS meter which is taking a lot of space. That's kind of annoying part. But this is a quick comparison. That's it friends, thank you for watching. This is a quick comparison between both phones, and both phones don't have the haptic feedback vibrations, and both phones they do support the voice changes is supported, floating FPS meter is also present, and graphics is slightly better in the Poco F3 GT, HD and extreme settings and Ultra HD in case if you use, but most of the people they will be using maybe with the smooth and extreme settings. But so that's another thing which you should know before actually installing this game. Maybe in case if you're playing the PUBG mobile, then you should know. And this also reflects in the Battlegrounds mobile game. Yes, whatever the graphic settings it got updated in the PUBG mobile, it will be definitely reflecting in the Battlegrounds mobile game. Same thing, so nothing will be changed. And that's it friends, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more updates. In case if you're having any other queries, let me know in the comment section below. Meanwhile, signing off and bye.